shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Karl gives it up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Got some bad news before the show even started. Welcome to the program. This almost didn't happen. This show was not supposed to happen today. Sorry for the late start. We're doing it. Sorry to Jeff Closer for not picking Metallica. Remind me, email me. Jeff, can you email me so you'll remind me? I'm pretty easy to find right there. Email me. Email me if you want on Kill Kevin. If you want to do stand-up comedy on Kill Kevin, go ahead and email me. Get your 1 minute spot to be on the exciting podcast. MLC Live at the Tennessee Beer Hall. Sold out. Again. That's how you do it. It's that simple. We're about 2 weeks away, a little under 2 weeks from the big showdown in AC, headlined by Mike Bichetti. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I was texting with Vinny Cash before the show about some stuff. Lots going on. I almost, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pull off a show today. It might be a short show. I don't know. Hit the like button. It's members only. Members only today. I want more rewards for the members. And also, yeah, like I said, got some bad news before the show starts. Show started. As you know, I've talked about it, Sound Exchange. For years, I've been getting Sound Exchange checks every time your album or a track is played from your albums or any audio that you have at SiriusXM. You get a check every month, and it's a nice check. And it's been very, very good to me for the past 5-6 years. And it's paid off a lot of stuff. Well, I got word, speaking of radio, as you know, radio, I know we all know Steel Toe wants to go back to radio because he thinks that's going to do something. But people are just getting fired left and right. So my program director friend who worked there, Paul, was just let go today, unfortunately. And if it wasn't for Paul, damn, I wouldn't have gotten a lot of stuff on, and he's been very good to me for a long, long time. So he played all my tracks for a long time, and yeah, and he really went in there, and he like took care of like veteran comics. And when he got the program position, he got rid of all at the time, the hipster comics, the alternative comics. He got rid of them on Raw Dog and all the channels, and he was putting in like Voss and Florentine and Norton and Nick DiPaolo, Patrice, all those guys. And then he was let go. So good luck getting a radio gig, Aaron. It's gonna go really, really well for you. It's gonna go really well. I see it happening. I really do. If you're on Twitter, please come on over to YouTube, hit subscribe, and jump in. Or actually get a membership if you want. And leading the charge, as always, Steven. Bravo.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Now, I'm getting word, Steven. Is this your YouTube? Because I was on MLC, and Kevin says did you change it again? because Craig T, our $100 sponsor, is promoting youtube.com/Bravo Steven. And I thought you changed it to Bravo Steven. Is it changed again? I want to properly promote you, but if you keep changing your YouTube, I don't know what to do. You could DM me on Twitter. We were DMing over the weekend. Let me know, and I can make the necessary adjustments. Rest in peace, Paul, Alex Ortiz. But yeah, so yeah, let me know. Speaking of memberships, Tarnish Maiden, everybody. Thank you. I'll see her in AC with Kevin's soundboard. I think that's his last name, and I think her last name's Maiden. I really do believe it. Like Dr. Chow, I don't know who Dr. Chow's real name. I don't. Even if he tried to tell me, I'll go, no. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know your real names. Don't care. When I meet you, Tarnish Maiden, just say you're Tarnish Maiden. Stephen Bravo. As far as I'm concerned, this is his full name, D7876, gifting 1. Thank you. Yeah. So let's keep it that way. That's how I want to do it. That's how we're going to do it. It's Stephen. Oh, now it's Stephen. All right. Okay. I'll change it. Why does he keep changing it? Can't keep. Chad, we've been friends on Instagram for 7 years. Don't let me know who you are, Kevin Soundboard. Okay? Let's keep it. I like it this way. It's more fun. As you heard the big news, Jackie, who's an MLC fan, let me know this weekend when I was at McCurdy's. By the way, shout out McCurdy's in Sarasota. If you're ever in Sarasota, go there. It's a great club. They treat the comics great. Tommy Pescatelli is going to be there this weekend, and weekend after that, Louis C.K. is going to be there. But it's a fucking great club, and they've been really good to me. And the crowds were great. Sold a lot of "We're Doing It" shirts. Oh, yeah. And I mailed some out today. I mailed out a bunch today. So if you are my locals or if you're one of the big super chats of the day, it should be coming Friday or Saturday, I would think. And as you can see, I went ahead and I put in a little store below this video where you can get some stuff because I want to take care of the people from Australia. Well, not take care of them. I want to have the option because mailing stuff overseas is ridiculously expensive. I like to give back and I like to take care of everybody, but it's a lot of money. So if you really need something, I put that store up more for the international, the Canadians and Europeans, the Australians and the Russians and the fucking Russians, the Japanese. Do we have any Japanese listeners here? Anybody from Pakistan? A fan of Cumia'S Cucks? I'd like to think somebody from Pakistan is a huge fan. Wouldn't it be funny if somebody from Iraq listened to this and he loved it and he got a bunch of people from Iraq to listen? That'd be cool. Anyways, I was at McCurdy's and I got a news from Jackie that the Stuttering Prick got another stand-up show in my backyard in Ohio at the Funny Farm. And then I got another clip of the cosplayers talking about it. And I watched 5 minutes of it, of the potato and the puppet. Well, I guess Rocco called in. It was the OJ show. And as you know, I met OJ. He was a nice enough fella, and he's never done anything bad to me, so he's fine. And they were talking about Stuttering John's show, and they had no fucking idea what they were talking about. They have no idea how any of things get booked, what you get paid. They're talking out of their ass. And then Rocco, and I mean this, honestly, he literally just recycles and repeats what other people have already said. It's Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You can't. He's like, what's with these, I'll do a shitty impression of him since his impression of me is super shitty. What's with these, 50-year-old and 60-year-olds trying to make it in stand-up? And then it's something Melton says. He heard it from Melton. So what happens is Rocco listens to all these shows. He listens to me, he listens to Brennan, he listens to Melton, and he hears our takes because we observe, report, and we say something, our own take. We didn't hear it from somebody else. He hears what we say, and he just repeats it as his own. I don't know if he does it on purpose or it's just on purpose or is it just in his subconscious. Like Robin Williams used to have a history of like lifting jokes, and he didn't realize it because he would just hear something and just say something, and that's what happens. And then he said something else. What was it? But it was exactly what I said. And I go, this guy literally just listens to all of us and just regurgitates it out. And he's just like, what's with these 50 and 60-year-olds trying to make it in stand-up? Because that's what Melton said. And I don't know why I got to constantly remind everybody, but I'm not trying to make it in stand-up. I've said from day, if I was trying to make it stand up, I would have stayed in LA. I would have moved to New York. I moved to Florida during COVID. I said, I'll just die on the beach and be a Florida comic. It's the same problem Rob Saul has. Rob Saul does the exact same thing Rocco does. He hears what Kevin says. He hears what I say. He hears what he saw on Reddit or what Melton says, and he just repeats it. Like now Rob Saul's getting lawyers. Rob Saul's suing people. He doesn't sell tickets because he heard Kevin say it. You're a loser because Kevin was saying it. It's just like, come up with your own shit. Do your own thing, man. I mean, I can't unhear it every time I hear Rocco. I can't watch a shit anymore. It's just like, you're just saying what Melton just said or what I just said or what Kevin just said. It's like I said before, like a cover band. You're like a U2 cover band playing One or the Octone Baby album. It's just the same. He doesn't sell tickets. He's a loser. He's just an opener. It's repeating Rob Saul repeats everything John does. Anyways, I heard them struggling to talk about Stuttering John getting this gig in Niles at the Funny Farm. They're like, did they call him? Did they ask for him? Did they email him? Did he call them? What is he getting paid? They have no idea what they're talking about. I just so happen to know this comedy club Stuttering John's performing at. They were like one of the first clubs to headline me in 2007. Dave Robish runs it. And the ongoing joke with the Funny Farm is, with all the comics, yeah, I got booked at the Funny Farm. Oh, cool. What location is it at now? That's the joke. Because this Dave Robish, nice enough guy, but he would move this Funny Farm all around the Youngstown area. I'm not joking, it's been in like 12 different places, this Funny Farm Comedy Club. Now I guess it's in a Mexican restaurant. And I thought COVID would eventually put the Funny Farm down forever, but this thing is like a cockroach in the apocalypse. It won't go away, this Funny Farm Comedy Club. And I don't want it to go away. It's fine. I don't care. I used to do it all the time. And apparently Stuttering John got booked there. They're like, how did he get that gig? And I remember it was Ray DeVito who put him in touch with Dave Rowish because any Northeast Ohio comic knows Dave, and he books acts like Stuttering John, like his big act, Skippy Mark Price from Family Ties, or the chick who was in Growing Pains, and Todd Bridges. Like, that's the type of guy that's the type of act he gets. This chick, Julie McCullough. She used to be on Growing Pains. Kevin Farley, who will do any club. Kevin's a nice enough guy, but holy balls. I was at what was the one? The DC Draft House. I forgot the comedy club I did in Washington, DC. Shout out to I can't say, but and I was downstairs. It was like 2 rooms. One was upstairs, one was downstairs. It was a really cool place. I don't even know if it's still there. Anyways, get to the story. It's not going to be a good payoff. I'm gonna warn you right now. Hit the like button. Now it's driving me crazy. Now I got to look it up. The Comedy Loft in DC. I guess Natalie Cuomo's there coming up. That chick works everywhere. Jason Ellis is doing stand-up. Okay. So anyways, I was downstairs. Kevin Farley was upstairs. And you know, who's Gino's friend, the bald guy? Kevin Drombrowski or something? He was opening for Kevin Farley. I know Kevin, so I went up there and I was watching Kevin Farley. Holy yawn. Wow. Whoa! Whoa! Is KB in the chat? Breaking news. Lady KB, are you in the chat? Sorry, I'm all over the place. Wow, I just got some good news. I'm excited. Wow. She's not here. Oh, well, somebody let Lady KB know that I just got booked at the Denver Comedy Works March 10th through the 13th opening for Swartzen. He just sent me a text. So I'm coming to Denver. Let Rocco know too. Doesn't he live there? So that's fun. Shout out to Wendy Curtis. Sorry, I'm a little ADD. I wasn't going to do a show today. I have a show here. I went and did show prep. That was because of the late start. Reverend Fugly, I don't think there was a winner in the Rocco versus Z-Man impression competition. They're both pretty shitty. Yeah, mine's terrible. He has me sound like a valley girl. But he's like, what are these 50 and 60-year-olds still doing stand-up? Like, why are they still doing it? I don't get it. Because I heard Melton say that, so I say it. Well, I can't speak for Stuttering John. I still like doing it. It's fun. I just got news I'm going to work Comedy Works with Swartzen. I got excited because I love Denver and I love the Comedy Works. So, and I love Swartzen. He's one of my best friends. So this is great. That's fun. They're all going to be sold out shows. That's fun. Denver's awesome. That's fun. Now, like Ray DeVito, say what you want about Ray DeVito. He loves it. He fucking loves stand-up comedy. And I will never take that away from Ray. Ray loves the process. He really does. I've been on gigs with Ray. He likes talking to the comics. He likes jokes. He likes tagging jokes. He likes contacting the booker. Ray loves it. He loves the game. He likes going up, and he goes up all the time. He loves all of it. But guys like Melton who flamed the fuck out in stand-up, they did. They flamed out. He burned every bridge. And I know the Melton ball washers, he tries to spin it. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. He flamed out in stand-up comedy. He burned all the bridges. I mean, he lives in Vegas, probably next to New York City, probably more comedy clubs anywhere in the country, and he can't go into the... I mean, let's go around Vegas. Let's ask Jill Kimmel about Patrick Melton. Let's ask Harry Basil about Patrick Melton. He's not wanted. Trust me. There's a reason why he doesn't have comedians on his hack verse show, whatever the fuck, Hackamania show, because he doesn't have any working relationships. He burned them all. But I still like doing it. I had fun this weekend. It's fun. Am I in a nice position where I can turn down stuff? Yes, I can, which is great. But let me get back to this. Let me get back to this. All right, this is the Youngstown Funny Farm, and they book acts like Jeff Blanchard. He's a Cleveland guy. I like Jeff. I've known him for my whole career. He's an old school, legendary guy. This magician, Doc Dixon, never heard of him. Nick Griffin's actually a good act. I don't know if he's a draw. But then there's Stuttering John in Friends. Now, Stuttering John in Friends basically means John can't do an hour, so he's going to host the show. Chris Kattan used to do this when he started doing stand-up. Like he didn't have an hour, so he'll host the show. So John doesn't have an hour, so it's Stuttering John and Friends. And I heard these guys talking about it, having no idea what the fuck they were talking about. And apparently he's doing 4 shows total. He's doing an 8 and not, wait. Actually, no. Wait, this is 1 show. So he's only doing 1 show on Friday. And he's doing 4 or just 1? And he's doing 2. Wait. Is it 7 to 8:30 or is it 7 and 8:30? I don't know. I don't know. I think he's just doing 1 show a night, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it's just 1 show a night. I don't know. Anyways, when I headlined that Funny Farm I used to do it. I headlined it all the time. When it was at the Metroplex, that's when it was at its best because it was inside the hotel. That was a great one. And then they moved it to a converted Damon's. You remember Damon's restaurants? The fast. I don't know if it was a Northeast Ohio thing or if it was national. But you could play like trivia games and eat barbecue ribs. And they moved it to a Damon's, and I remember headlining that. And I had a whole funny joke about it's a converted Damon. It was just called Amon's because the D was burned out. But now I guess it's in a Mexican restaurant, and he's just doing 2 shows. I would do 4 shows, and I get paid $1,000 for 4 shows. Now, Stuttering John, I don't know what his deal would be, but I think it would probably be a door deal. I think he's banking on himself to sell tickets because I don't see anyone flying there. And I know Dave's not giving him flight money. That's just not happening. Dave's not giving flight money. So he's probably banking that he's going to sell tickets in that Niles area, which is a shitty suburb of Youngstown. So I don't know. John's probably going to get maybe $1,000. Nick from Fort Wayne says, we used to have a Damon's in Fort Wayne. So, you remember what it looked like, right? Tom Meyer says there was a Damon's in Baltimore. But yeah, I turned down those gigs now. That's it's not worth my time. I kind of want to do it now just because Stuttering John's there. I think it'd be funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Eva gifting 5. Members only chat today, guys. Thank you so much, Eva. Appreciate it. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Ah. All right. Finalizing my gig. Best way to support the channel, the show, is gifting membership. Plus, you make people feel good. It's a nice thing to do. It's just nice. Speaking of gifting a membership, Kevin Soundboard gifting a membership. Thank you very, very much. I'll get back to the super chats in a second. I want to. KB said, Lady KB says in the chat, what are the dates? I just lost it. Let me go bring up his text. March 10th through the 13th. I can't wait to get back to Denver. We're doing downtown and Comedy Works South. Thursday, we'll be at the Comedy Works South. And then we'll be downtown Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, that's going to be fun. And I get to stay in that cool comedy condo. Reverend Fugly, shitty suburb of Youngstown is redundant. Oof. Yeah, it's Youngstown. I used to have the joke, Youngstown looks like the city of from a superhero movie and the bad guy won. I will destroy your city. No sequel. Youngstown, Ohio looks like they got to 1998 and they said, you know what? Fuck it. We're staying here. You know, you're in a hot town when VCR repairman's still a relevant job. Classic Zumock. You gotta love him. You really do. KB, Lady KB, can I hang out with Nick? Nick Ricada, you in Melton? Oh, it says April. Okay, it's April. Never mind. I thought it was March. Nick texted me March. Okay, I'm open. I'm open, motherfucker. Yeah, we'll get to Nick Ricada pleading guilty to being a convicted felon. It was actually a pretty good deal. He's still a scumbag. So I'm talking about the Stuttering John stuff because I got information from my sources. I see you, Gary. I see you, Jack. Brennan. I see you, Michaela. I'll get to you in a second. And I see you, Fugly. My sources was feeding me a lot of information today. Or not today, over the weekend. Now, I'm not going to, obviously, I keep my sources close to the vest. You can tell me anything. I'll never tell you who my sources are because TARDS works around. So I have a source that is in contact with Stuttering John on the phone consistently. And he was messaging me over the weekend that there's some shit that might be going down. And I tweeted him out. He has Vegas Beer Jerry clipping my show and the so-called threats from you, which I've never done. There was no threats, and sending them into the Cape Coral Police Department. Now, don't get upset if this turns out to be wrong, but the police informed him Friday they won't be filing a warrant for you for harassment. Now he's going to the higher up. That's all I know. He was pissed off because they weren't pursuing charges on you. He was also trying to get you charged with a hate crime. And he, a signal of all the nuts, he has time on his hands to play these games. So he talks to John quite a bit. And he also talked to Rob. Well, he talked to John, who talked to Rob Saul. Now everyone's saying, people were saying that John didn't call. He called the police on me. I gave all the evidence. I have all the receipts. It happened. But here, it says, oh, yes, I know that. I was talking about Rob. He thinks he can scare you. The thing that people get wrong is they think he's bluffing or he's lying when he says he went to the cops. He's not. The dude will file shit in a second. He has the time and he's petty enough to do so. Common sense tells me Cape Coral is sick of John. I mean, yes, I talked to the sergeant. They're tired of it. They don't want no part of it. Look at me. I have 2 DMs. I wonder who could it be now? Oh my God, guys. Holy shit. Whoa.
Show me the money!
9 cents. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, so it looks like I'm going to be charged with something if he goes through with this. If he goes to the higher ups. But we've seen this in the past. And John, good luck. Good luck finding any video evidence or audio of me threatening you. I haven't. You have. But Rob Saul's taking your whole playlist. He's doing, I'm going to sue. It's just the same shit, dude. So good luck, yeah, taking me down. I look forward to it, John. It's going to be a great way to waste people resources and waste your money. So bring it. And then I'll gladly show all the threats against me. The physical threats, everything. It's not a problem. Michaela! Thank you for gifting memberships today. We have a membership only chat. Very nice of you. I appreciate it sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Jack Brennan, no reflection on you or your close colleagues, but don't think being a road touring comic is the easiest way to mask a career as a serial rapist other than being a priest. God bless. Yeah, we're all a bunch of Vince champs out there. Every road comic is a Vince champ. It's a hard grind. You got to love to do it. You got to want to do it. Like Melton's a lazy fuck. Like he can't even get off his ass to go downstairs, like let alone go to a comedy club and walk. So he chooses not to out of laziness, and he burned bridges. The bartenders at Margarita King, which is where the farm's at for the second time, are going to hate John. And Gary is from Ohio. But if I'm a betting man, he's losing money on this gig, big time. Thank you, Gary. Blade Nicotero. Thank you very much. Rockies have a 1:10 p.m. game on April 10th. Take that, Lady KB. Wait, take Lady KB. I thought you said take that. I thought you wanted me to stick it to her. Take Lady KB to a Rockies game. Ooh. You know who lives by that? My buddy Brant Tobler lives by the stadium. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to Denver in a long time. It's going to be so much fun in April. Got so much coming up. Thank you, Blade Nicotera, and thanks to everyone that's donated $20 or more the month of January. I know people, the month of January, you get a lot of credit card bills back from the month of December and the holidays, and you tighten up your budgets. I understand its taxes are coming up. I understand all of that. So January is usually a little, and then you're getting back in shape, New Year's resolutions, working out. So I know disposable income is hard to come by. So I do appreciate each and every one of you that donate to the program and to keep it going and to keep me interested in this shit. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing it. So thank you to everyone that's donated $20 or more, including Blake.
Fuck pyramid.
Girox was going off on me the other night, huh? Girox, why are you so angry with me? Xerox. I'm the only guy who promotes you. I'm the only guy that plays your tracks. And you're talking mad shit about me. You're never in my chat. You never contribute to me. I've inspired you to live stream. Now you're doing what I'm doing. So I'm a fucking trend center, Gearox. And you're just talking mad shit. Who else out of your favorite podcasters play your shit? Nobody. I mean, I'm out there. Who plays 16 bars? Me. I play it.
G-Who. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm that motherfucking MC, Sam Crow. You don't want
I
to
play your shit.
You dismantle me. You and your man blow. Damn,
Melton
you
doesn't
get
do it.
left there all fuck like Bango. A sample on how to smell is dead.
The Shoey Network doesn't play you. Kevin doesn't even know who you are.
Great rap, clever with it, amazing shit. And I fuck your head up like David Lynch. Made for this, fucking up the trash like a fierce raccoon. A killer with the ink that's a tear tattoo. Talking about skills, I don't wanna hear that dude. Talking about bars, gonna throw a beer at you. Want a battle? You better be rhyming this shit. On paper, you're dead like prime ministers. And it gets ugly alive cause I'm live in this bitch. My saliva is sick, I'm designed to kill shit.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Fucker. Yeah. I do this. Bitch. I play it. Quit being an asshole. You can't do anything. You can't help anyone. People just don't want help. All right, sorry, I'm doing deals. I'm working, I'm doing a show, I'm booking gigs, I got a lot going on. I'm booking hotel, everything's happening. Everything's coming up Z-Man today. Today's a good day. Well, not when I heard about Sound Exchange, it was not a good day. Never mind. It's not a good day. We're going to go ahead and cancel that. It's an okay day. Is it a good show? I don't know. You be the judge. You be the judge. We have 482 people watching between X and YouTube. Please come on over. If you're over on X, get yourself a membership. Jump in that chat. Talk to the nice people. Get to know Tom Myers. Get to know Fernum. Get to know O-Dogs. Get to know Eva. Get to know Grob. G-Rob. Grob. Jeff Closer. Get to know the people. Lady KB. They're doing it. Apparently the Ski Mask show was on and it's still on, and they're doing cocaine on the show. So that's a good way to keep your channel. Good job, guys. I'm looking at it right now. They have 19 people watching them. So I think it's going to work out for Ski Mask and Stancil. I think they're going to finally turn it around this year. I really thought that show would go away. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles going to the Super Bowl. AC is just got more lit. We'll keep it on let's keep it on track before we move on. Rob Saul is in trouble. He takes down his shows, as you know. But luckily, I think people are going to start clipping him more because he doesn't want this shit to be found. And I want to thank Steven Penis Wrinkle for clipping this one. And if you ever really want to talk about legal situations, Rob, I could easily get you in trouble for doing this. This is defamation. This isn't true. But he wants to go out there and put this out there. So, Rob, anyone threatening anybody with legal stuff, I could do this to you too, Rob. This is defamation. So he's like Rocco. He hears something, he sees something, he runs with it. Stuttering John does it too. They don't check their sources. They don't look into it. They just say, this is what happened. Okay. I'm getting text messages. I'm working deals. So let me go over here. I'll try to blow it up a little bit bigger because I think he plays this on his phone.
CHADZUMOCK, apparently, allegedly, this is a clip with CHADZUMOCK's mugshot, along with what had happened with the police. I mean, CHADZUMOCK is a real creep. I mean, you guys like, yeah, the Z-Man. The Z-Man with his cattle prod breaking into women's houses. Let's take a listen to Chad's interrogation.
Okay, she
It's my mugshot from my DUI arrest.
states that you were waiting for her when she got home from work. You were wearing a mask, you were wearing gloves.
I was not wearing a mask.
You put something over her face that drugged her, and then
It's obviously
apparently
me.
gave her the option she could drink this.
Sounds just
Ativan,
like me.
or she could get zapped with a cattle prod.
Yeah. CHADZUMOCK was waiting for a woman, allegedly, in her residence.
So yeah, he's recklessly just running with shit. That's what they do. And they take it just, this is what it is. This is what it is. So Rob, let's go. Let's just do it. I don't know what else to say. Odog says Rob's a clown. Doodle says it sounds just like you, Chad. Yeah, Rob's dumb. He's a dumb guy. He's not a very smart guy. He's not a very bright guy. That's being said. God, I'm getting text messages galore. Dick Fitzwell says, I was the BT killer. Yes, I was that too. Man, if you only knew what was going on behind the scenes right now, it's just insanity. I probably shouldn't have done a show today, guys. I'm not going to lie. Fuck it. I'm in the mood. Let's get this thing rolling. Nothing's working. Nothing is working on this. I really should hire a producer. Because this is ridiculous. I'm not technically savvy over here. So let's just get this out of the way so we can move forward and maybe things will start working again. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Here we go. It's a hype train. It's going down. We got a good one. Hype. Hype. Woo! All aboard! All aboard the hype train. Yeah. We're doing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to welcome to the hype train a show that I used to watch on Nickelodeon. A show that sprung Jennifer Love Hewitt. Kids Incorporated! It's a Kids Incorporated hype train, everybody. It's happening. They said it couldn't happen. Yeah! It's going down. Whoa! Kids Incorporated. Kids Incorporated. Whoa, is that who I thought it was? Oh no! Miss Hayes on the hype train. Flat Cat Jessica is on the hype train. Look at that wrench. Kids Incorporated. Was that Twiggy from Buck Rogers? Vince Griswold's on the hype train. Vince Griswold. Thank you. Yeah. Eva's on the Kids Incorporated hype train. Who is that? D7876, that's his real name. Yeah. Let's go. Nick in Fort Wayne. I saw your gifted earlier. We'll get to it. Kids Incorporated. Yeah. It's a hype train. It's going down. It's going down, clown. We're doing it. Kids Incorporated. Dick Fitzwell is on the Kids Incorporated hype train. Fucking Patton Oswalt. Fucking asshole. Ruined my life. Whoa! What happened to the Kids Incorporated? Come back! Come back! Yeah! All right. Did it get longer? G-Rob's on the hype train. G-Rob. I know how to dance in the 80s. Yeah. Wow. Not a bad Monday. Hype Train Monday. Thanks to everyone that participated in my nonsense. Aw, look who missed out on the hype train. It's Jeff Closer. Aw, poor little guy. He missed out. Do it again. Maybe next time. That was a deep cut, pulling out Kids Incorporated. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty impressed with myself that I did that. Crumb says, at least Patton didn't kill you like his wife, Chad. Come on! Crumb. When are you coming to the Tampa, dude? You stood me up. You made all these plans. And then all of a sudden you went back on it. Sent me an email, said, go fuck my... No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. As you know, and I apologize to all the Buffalo Bills fans out there that that game was bullshit. I feel bad. You guys deserve better. I hate the Chiefs. I think Steven Bravo loves the Chiefs. I don't know. But I was rooting for Buffalo. My good friend Sean O'Brien's a Buffalo fan. Who else is one of my friends is a Buffalo fan? Oh, Josh Potter. Comedian Josh Potter is a Buffalo fan. But you know who else is a Buffalo fan? You know who else is a Buffalo fan? You know him. Karl! Good old Karl. Now, we haven't talked about Karl in a while. I know a lot of people were saying that I sold out. I went on a show. I went on to clear the air. And Karl's immediately talking shit about me again. Like I've always said, I've never said anything. I would never do business with Karl. I'll never go to his events. I think he's a snake. I think he's a shady dude. I think he'll throw you under the bus like he did Aaron Emholt in 5 seconds for any amount of views. And I stand by that. And I had to remind everyone it was the day of the inauguration when everyone was playing nice, Biden, Trump. And we'll do that from time to time. But I'm not going to go set up an event with Karl. That's not happening. It never will. And as you know, he does that show on Fridays, that terrible, and I do mean terrible, piggy show, where these 5 fucking nerds sit around crocheting like a knitting crew and talking about Aaron Emholt. And this came up. And they had Adam Bush on, actor, musician Adam Bush. Now, Adam Bush has been in the chat a couple of times. he super chatted me before. And I complimented him. I said, yeah, he brings a lot. I think he has good hot takes when it comes to Stuttering John. But now apparently he's moved over to the steel toe stuff. I don't know if this is his thing now. And he says something, and then I got to point it out because that's what we do. So let's take a look. A lot of pausing and commenting. I'm going to be doing a lot of pausing and commenting. And the good thing is Tuki's not going to take this take because he loves these guys. So the only way I can stop Rocco from repeating my takes is I got to cover these clowns. And he's in business with these fucking dudes. Look how dark Melton Studio is compared to everyone else to hide the boils. And somebody was saying Melton might have monkeypox. Wow. Now, my $100 sponsor, Perry Skincare, used the promo code CHAD10. I don't know if it gets rid of monkeypox. If Lisa Stewart's in the chat, please let me know. Can we use this for monkeypox? Promo code CHAD10. I would like to know. So here we go. Enough stalling. Oh, sorry.
And they flirt and they go,
Sucker.
maybe if you guys, really want me there and make me feel like.
Oh, so now we're trashing Joey C on this show? Is that what you were doing, Adam?
That is his move.
Now, Adam just said that he mentioned me in the beginning saying, if you fly me to an event, and then Karl says, you mean Joey C. So Adam was referring because I wanted one of the high rollers to put up Mike Bichetti because I said I'm going to pay him if one of the high rollers want to put him up because that's what they do. This is a pay. You're like, I'm assuming Karl pays this Adam Bush to come on. It is what it is. And now watch Melton pipe in right now. And I got to point something out.
It is the move. And he'll raise money and then be like, well, I'm not going to go. Like, what about the money that what?
Or Chad, you raise money to make up for your gig and then you take everybody out to lunch the next day. So really, we just bought everybody lunch for some fucking reason.
What? Yeah, can we talk about Chad's infinite budget for this gig?
Yes.
You're getting $1,200 max out of 60 tickets.
Now, this is what I wanted to point out. He was trying to say, like, Joey C does it, I do it. If Adam Bush is watching, Adam, look at the square above you. You know who's infamous of having the fans pay for his vacations? Patrick Melton's been doing it for 21 years. Melton has made his whole career of having his fans send him places. To the Fringe Festival, he had his fans raise $50,000 to pay for his legal troubles for his cocaine arrest. They flew him to Hawaii. If anyone does this more than anyone, it's Patrick Melton. Patrick Melton has constantly have the fans fly him places and pay for his vacations. So don't get it twisted. So now they're going to talk about the AC event and our budget. And I'm going to point this out too. Hit the like button.
If you do the math, $20. So, and Chad just keeps announcing what they're going to have, catering and clowns and face painting,
Ferris wheel,
keys made while you wait. Like they're gonna have, they want to have everything, and it's just like, where's all this money coming from? And John from Win by Two is getting paid handsomely, and all the acts, if they come, whatever the show ends up being, whether it's comedy or not, will get paid. And
are there going to be prizes for the winners too?
Right, like where's this well of money? And we all know this is just so Chad can fly to Florentine's party.
Yeah, he just wants to go to the Super Bowl party at Jim's house.
Yeah,
Jim's like,
I can't believe Karl's agreeing. Yeah, he just wants to go to the Super Bowl party. That's why he's doing it. Not because I want to have an event with the fans and have some fun and do a live podcast. Not because of that. Yeah, that's the thing, Melton, Karl. We're not grifting the fans with this event. You're charging $250 for VIP to meet you and Karl with the exact same show you did last year. We're charging $20 to cover cost. And then I'm going to spread the wealth. I'm going to pay Mike Bichetti. I'm going to pay John from Win by Two. I'm going to pay Ray. I am. I'm going to pay Ray. And whatever money we make in super chats, we're going to spread it around. That's what it is. We're not trying to shake down the fans like you are with Hackamania. And we're going to do a live podcast. It's going to be on YouTube for free, not a live pay-per-view. So how can they like shit on this event when it's basically nothing to get in? You don't have to super chat. You don't have to do any of it. But we have a very generous crowd that pays for the entertainment. It is what it is. Pay to play.
Going to fly him out for the party. So he's raising money for that. I don't think Chad's ever put together an event that 60 people went to before. This is like.
So here's another lie. Karl's the king of lying. He lies all the time. I don't think Chad's ever put on an event. I was in a sketch group for 12 years. Last Call Cleveland. We put on shows at the Second City in Cleveland once a month. We did the Black Box in Cleveland once a week. We did a run one summer called Corvette Summer where we did sketches every Friday. I ran a show at the Hollywood Improv once a month. I've ran rooms before. Countless rooms. I ran a room in the Beverly Hills at the Backstage Cafe. That's when I first started comedy. I booked all the acts. I don't think Chad's ever put on an event before. Oh my God, right, Melton? Right, Melton? All right, we're in business together. Oh my God.
He thinks that he's rich. No,
I thought you were gonna say Chad's never put together a budget. But yeah, either one of those things.
That's probably also true. So you're going to kill Kevin in Atlantic City the night before the Super Bowl. You got your ticket, right?
If I'm welcome. Rocco and I, Rocco's got a secret plan to flash the camera with his feet.
They're going to porn bomb it. Watch out.
Puppeted penis.
Oh, by the way, we have a secret plan for that if they actually do it. I mean, I think they're just trying to fuck with us, but if they actually do it, we have a backup plan too. So bring it. Bring it.
And and then I'll go. It seems like I'm not allowed because I bought a ticket. Chad refunded it, but then I got a secret ticket from an admirer. And then I know
I'm willing to bet money he doesn't show. There's not a bigger pussy than Melton.
About other people who have tickets, and it leads me to believe, like, who are Chad's fans who snag tickets? Because I know a group of about 20 of us who are going just to laugh.
Right. So you don't think it's going to be
20 of us going just to laugh?
All the there's probably 6 or 7 MLC guys who will be there.
Sure,
T.O. Hank will be 3 of them.
Yeah,
right.
So they're trying to act like Kevin doesn't have a fan base, even though Melton really did jack half of his fan base from us. So he's pretending like they're all Onions guys coming, and it's just, and that's a lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Chad's not allowing you to go to his event, how is Chad going to rob Saul at the Hard Rock?
That's why it's funny.
Right.
Yeah, Chad, I was talking to
Oh, here we go. Here comes Karl with the lie. Here it comes.
Patrick before we came on here. We were doing a content house down in Orlando a couple of years ago. Chrissy Mayer's content.
All right, this is typical Karl, what he's about to do. None of this is fact. And I have to curate everything that happens right now. I have to curate every single thing that happens. Oh, this is great.
Content house. And they were all doing a comedy show the first night, the Thursday night. And then we were going to be 24/7 streaming the next 2 days. And Chad was threatening us for weeks that he was going to come to the show. And then day of the show, he's emailing me. He's texting Gino. He's telling all of us, I'm going to come to your show. I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to be
I never said that. I never said I was coming to the show to fuck it up. I've said, go back and watch the tape. Go back and watch the tape. It's there. Documented. I said I was coming to watch the show. I wanted to see the magic of Chrissy Mayer. Much like I said with Rob Saul. I'm coming to his bar to get drinks. But guys like Karl and Rob Saul, I'm threatening, I'm going to ruin the show. No, I said I'm coming to the show. A lot of those fans were fans of mine. I wanted to cause a scene. So Karl's lying again.
At the show, we're all just like, okay, whatever, Chad. So he loves to, he tries to scare you with things that he's scared of.
Karl, go back and watch. I didn't have time to, I was going to go find it myself. I'll find it for tomorrow, but I didn't have time to go dig it up of me laying out that whole thing at Content House. I said I was coming to the show to watch. And what happened is the reality of what really happened was Chrissy and Frank contacted Dave Stroop, contacted Krista, the GM, said, you need to ban Chad. They called him over and over. You can't have him coming to the show. Ban him. He's not allowed in. I got a phone call from Dave Stroop. I got a phone call from Krista going, what the fuck is this going on? Like, what's going on? Who are these people? What do they think you're going to do? Because I work the club. So again, Karl's lying. He's a lying sack of shit. But, you know, he's surrounded by ball washers. He's got to do his thing. They all got to agree with each other.
So he's worried about you and Rocco going to the show when you guys are just going to sit there and just probably take notes.
Right. Well, he thinks.
I'm not worried about them coming to the show. I could give a fuck. Melton's not going to come anyway. He's a pussy. He didn't come last year. No one's scared of Rocco. Nobody gives a fuck. I refunded Melton's ticket because he was going to do that to me. He was going to refund it and fuck out the sellout. I knew what he was doing. And I know if he wants to go, a fan will easily have, there's extra tickets. My buddy Vinny Cash, you guys know him. He was the resident DJ. We might be doing that again. He was going to AC for this. He booked a room at the Borgata and he got 3 tickets. He's unable to go. So Vinny says, we'll give him away as prizes. So a lot of people bought tickets. A lot of people are refunding their tickets. So I knew he was going to be, if he wanted a ticket, he could go. So we'll see. But no one's afraid, Karl. Karl, nobody's afraid of Rocco and Melton. There's not a bigger pussy than Patrick Melton. There just isn't. I mean, you saw him hiding behind security and David Sky Parker in AC with Stuttering John while he tried to look cool smoking a cigarette like it didn't bother him.
I think there's more too. I think he's pulling pigtails. Like, I think he wanted to come down to the Improv and he wants friends. Chad wants to squash it with everyone. Every time I said this today,
Melton, who are you gaslighting right now? Who believes this horse shit? I want friends. I don't want to be friends with any of you. I don't want to be friends with any of you. I don't want to squash anything with you, Melton. Squashed. Ever. I have no interest in going to your events. I have no interest in going on your shows. I don't want to get in business with you. I don't want to do a ticket selling show with you. Melton, I know you like to rewrite shit, but I dumped you, bitch. I told you to hit bricks. You're an emotional baby behind the scenes. You fucking went crazy on me. You went crazy on the Shuli Network. When you were doing our merch, I go, yeah, I'm going to go with my original instinct when I first met you. You're a creep. But Earl, that dumb fuck.
Hello.
He's a cool guy. You guys are going to get along. You're a lot alike. Okay, Earl, I'll way to vouch for him.
On my show, but every time he gets in a room with one of his enemies, whether it's virtual or otherwise, it ends with them shaking hands and Chad going, and Gino is doing it too. They bring up some old thing like, you know what, I Mersh did it last week. He's like, Melton told a story about how he met. And if he would just take that back and apologize, we could probably be friends. And it's like, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. And you've just been carrying this for 2 years? Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
now, the thing where he's wrong is, I used to be friends with Gino. I was legitimate friends with him. I was a roommate of his. So I don't hate Gino. I think he's an idiot. I think he does stupid shit. But I was never friends with any of these people. I've never, ever met Karl in real life. I never had Nothing. I'm not friends with this guy. We'll get to him. Never met this guy. I'm not friends with him. Never met her. Not friends with him. I was friendly with E-Rock, but I never squashed that beef. In fact, I've accelerated it. And E-Rock wants to be cool with me. And I'm like, no.
Squashed.
So what are you saying? Who believes this horse shit?
So these guys, like, they do want to squash it. He wanted to come up, but he can't say that. So he's got to go, I'm going to go up and make it weird. It's like, you're not.
No, Melton, you're the one who tried to squash it with me twice. You're the one who told Earl for me to unblock you. You're the one who told Ray to tell me to unblock you. You're the one saying, hey, dude, tell Chad, dude, I got some information. And I was like, no, go fuck yourself. You're a creep. I mean, his fans haven't found that out yet. And, you know, the ones that did, they just don't care. They don't want to be wrong. And I get it. You hitch your wagon to this guy and you don't want to look like an idiot with egg on your face. I get it.
Not going to make it weird.
Well, and Rob's response to it, I put out a video about it already with Bob Levy, is ridiculous. He's getting the police involved. That's such a pussy move. Rob should not be on the internet talking shit about everyone and their wives. If that's the way he responds to someone saying they're going to go to his bar and order drinks.
Chad's not
and
going to do
appetizers.
shit.
No, he doesn't have money for appetizers.
He doesn't have money for appetizers. Oh my God. Yeah, Karl. Yeah. He doesn't have any money for appetizers. Melton's not going to do shit. Chad's not going to do shit. Melton's not going to do shit. Everything that comes out of this fucking guy's mouth that he says about me, Steel Toe, or anybody, you could totally say about his projection. It's all it is. It's all projection.
Doesn't make sense. But what you just said, though, reminded me of something that happened to me a couple of years ago. You guys know Unique? Used to be Seanzi or whatever. He's the guy that Brendan Schaub sued. He used to talk all sorts of shit about me. And he was in our Discord and stuff. So I'm like, dude, come on WATP. Let's settle this. So he comes on WATP and I'm like telling him why he sucks. And then he's just like, so anyway, Karl, let's watch some of these clips of blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, you just wanted to be on the show doing the show with me. Like, you were talking all sorts of shit, but it's just like, he just wanted to team up. It's like, you could have just told me that. I would have had you on the show. It's fine.
That's Chad.
Right.
And also, did you see what Karl just did? He said, this guy was talking shit about me, and then he moved on. None of these characters have the ability to do that. They have to say they were talking shit about me and then list it specifically and then revel in it and also combat every single point and explain why they're all bullshit.
I'm over it, Adam. I'm over whatever you just said.
And they're constantly trying to get on top of the shit pile. They're like, I'm better than Ray. And it's like, yeah, but you think Ray's awful and sucks. Like, you don't even have to.
That's another thing. Melton, Karl, Rocco, they talk so much mad shit about Ray. They have no respect for Ray at all. But Ray still ball washes these guys. He still kisses their ass. He has like no fucking pride, no integrity, nothing. Ray won't fight back. He won't stick up for himself. I missed this earlier, by the way. Nick in Fort Wayne gifted a membership. Thank you, Nick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss you. Didn't mean to miss you. I miss you. I really do miss you. G-Rob, I think you did good on Point Dabble Point. They had the story all wrong. You straightened them out and left. That's it. Yeah, I was in and out. That doesn't mean I'm in business with Karl. We're not doing shit. I'm not going to be at DabbleCon. I'm not going to be at Hackamania. It's just not. Or will I? Maybe I'll show up. Chad ain't going to do shit.
State it if you think you're that much better than someone. Like, but their whole career is in, like, Chad's just, look, Stuttering John's stupid, not me. And it's like, okay. Like,
yeah, I've never watched the Ray Vito show, but I was
what?
Watching you.
What? You've never seen the hottest show on the internet, Karl? Why? Because you haven't seen somebody else talk about it? That you want to ball wash? We're back this Wednesday. Check your local listings. It's in the TV guide now. Okay, now listen to this.
Watch Chad this week, Patrick.
This is proof Karl in Rochester has no respect for Ray DeVito. But yet, Ray can't stop ball washing this guy. He has zero respect for Ray DeVito. Karl.
And it was cracking me up because Chad does a whole show weekly about Ray DeVito, and he's like, "I'm taking a week off, man. I can't even, I just can't even deal with his. He's such an idiot. I mean, we all need a week off from this guy, right?" It's just like, well, if you're not enjoying
between Karl's impression of me and Rock, I mean, these guys are fucking Rich Littles with these impressions. That sounded just like me. Wow. Now, obviously, I said I needed to take a week off. It was all a joke. I was fucking around, but they're like, "Oh my God, he's so serious about this."
You don't have to do it. No one's forcing you to do a Ray DeVito show.
You're not
I've never
locked
once
in a
been
contract.
I've never once been like, I can't even watch another second of Stuttering John. I'm just like, we put out a new episode? Great. I'm there. Give it, pop some popcorn. Let's go.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, not it was I mean, he couldn't have been joking about that. No, he wasn't joking.
Aaron does the same thing. He's constantly yelling, like, "I don't care, but like, you guys should move on and like do other stuff. Like, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother me, but like, you guys are hurting yourselves. Like, I don't really care, but you guys." It's like, what he's been so.
He's never said that. Listen, I'm no Aaron Emholt fan, but he never said that.
Much of your show every day.
Their perception of what actually happens is so twisted. You literally, I have to do these shows just to show you exactly what the fuck happened. Daniel Melton says he cries to Josh Denny to forgive him. How many times have you tried to make up with Josh Denny, Melton? And Josh Denny wants nothing to do with you. I've seen 3 streams of you like, "I was wrong. I was in a bad place. I was unstable. You know, I just wasn't the best version of myself. You were always good on the show. I was wrong. You were right." You know, and then Josh Denny says, "Fuck off. I don't want nothing to do with you," like a lot of people in your past. I mean, we've watched 2 videos of you crying about Josh Denny and how you want him back in your life. Like, I could tell from day one, Josh Denny's a fucking creep. So what you're saying is just another lie. I love when people who could never afford to pay a retainer to a lawyer threaten to sue people. You should be nervous, Chad. I'm fucking nervous, man. Yeah, I'm on high alert right now. I don't know. I don't want that heat. I don't want that Stuttering John heat. The way Melton says bitch is way gayer than Karl's "just do it." I know. I remember one time he was doing, because he was trying to cover Godfrey for a while and it just wasn't working because Godfrey's an incredibly talented comedian, respected New York comic, and Melt was trying to clown him and it just wasn't working. He called Godfrey, he's like, "He's a bitch." And he said it in the most feminine way you could say it. It was like, "Oh, I'll take one of his words. Honey, it doesn't sound good coming off your tongue. It just doesn't. It sounds a little gay. A little gay." Eva says, "Melton is a lonely, jealous, infected lump of lard." I want him to come to AC. And I want everyone to see what this fucking load of crap looks like in real life. It ain't pretty. He literally looks like a piece of shit blown up to 6'5". Grow up. Mint diggity. Josh Denny's. What about Josh Denny? There's nothing more homosexual than a man calling another man honey. Oh, it's cringe. It is super cringe. Not a fan of that. So Karl's back to lying again. That's what he does. And then he calls other people liars, and then he ball washes Cumia. You know it all. God, this show is not good today. I apologize. Thank you for becoming a member today, and thanks for gifting memberships. More rewards coming. Now it's time for the hottest segment on the internet. Stupid emails with the Z-Man. Yeah. Turn it up in my headphones. We're doing it. Even if you don't want it, we're making it happen. I want to have sex with a woman to this song. I want to make love to a lady to this song. Sexual intercourse. Full on consensual penetration. That's what I want. Who's with me? Anybody? Ladies, email me if you want to make love to this song. Oh, God, look at all the people emailing me. I'm just kidding. This one, I can't say who it's from. I'll just say Q. They don't want their name out there, and I don't blame them. These people are fucking weird. Q sent me this. And again, you could always send me stupid emails to my Gmail, and I'll read them. Q says, "Hi, Chad. It has come to my attention, Billy Gibbons, lead singer of ZZ Top, will be doing a concert at the Borgata at 8 p.m. on the same night as Kill Kevin." Whoa! I like Billy Gibbons. Oh, gotta fix that horn. I'm gonna turn that down. Is it possible you could do the show either earlier or later so that guys like me could see both shows? Also, you should try to get Billy Gibbons on the show since he's already there in town. It would be killer. Please, Chad, make this happen. The universe provides. And as I'm reading this, I'm thinking, this is a stupid email. And then he, at the very end, goes, "If you decide to read this in your stupid email segment, please don't say my name. Thanks." You were thinking exactly what I was thinking. This is a stupid email. No, I'm not going to move the show earlier or later in hopes for Billy Gibbons to come to our Kill Kevin event. Or so you can watch both shows. That's never going to happen. That is the dumbest email I've ever read. And I've gotten stupid emails. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm going to get Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top to come to Kill Kevin. No problem. Gotcha. Stupid emails. Stupid. Yeah. So, yeah, you know what? Actually, the more I think about it, yeah, how about we just get all of ZZ Top to be there? We'll get Frank Beard, the drummer. Who's their new bass player since Dusty died? He grew a beard just to look like Dusty. What's his name? What was the bass player's name in ZZ Top? Somebody know? Dusty Hill. Yeah, we'll get ZZ Top to play Kill Kevin. I think that's a good idea. It's already sold out. So I'm going to have to let Mike Bichetti know that we're going to have ZZ Top headline instead. My apologies to Mike Bichetti, but I want ZZ Top there instead. Oh, I forgot to thank Permitio Finishing. Permisio Finishing who provided the lanyards to the event. Thank you once again. But he also, to my understanding, I think Jeff Closer told me he came in with Tony at the very end of the show. So of last show we did on Friday. Mint Diggity has a good idea. ZZ Top can be the house band like Kill Tony got. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay, I'll just get... Okay, Bichetti's back on the show. Somebody let Mike Bichetti know that he's back on, because we're going to have ZZ Top just be the house band. This show's getting better. The show's just getting better, guys. Should we do drunk dials or get the fuck out of here? I got so much shit to do. I don't know if we have time for overtime. The pedal Melton is sniping you by you now. His face definitely looks like it has Melton pox. Oh no. Is he sniping? Again? Again? Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't! Stop it! Stop it! Is he still doing it? Oh no, he just ran me away, guys. I gotta go. I can't handle it, man. It's just too powerful. He's just so good. He has so many ideas. I'm running from Melton. I'm intimidated. I gotta go. Sorry. Bye.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Karl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squash.